Morning, noon, or night, you've tuned into the podcast that you need in your life. I'm your host, Mo, and welcome to the Mean Girls 1821 Experience. But you know it's a podcast where we mean what we say what we mean, and we do it all within 3 to 5 minutes-ish. Today is an ishy day. Why? Why, you ask? Because today we will be viewing my first ever TV appearance with the Sasandra Show. I posted on my social media, but I understand everybody does not have access to certain cable apps. So I decided to put it right here on my YouTube channel or for your listening ears using your podcast app. I'm super excited. It was an amazing interview and a great opportunity to talk about good trouble. But before we begin, everybody say August 6th.
August 6th.
That's right. Mean Girls 1821 presents the meetup right here in Orlando. If you live in the Central Florida area or close to it, you have to meet me at the meetup. The vision or motto is catch the vision, catch the vibe, find your tribe. I want to see your beautiful faces. I want to link up with you, but I also want to deposit what this Mean Girls vision is all about and hopefully create a Mean Girl community where we can grow on purpose together. So without further ado, let's tune in to today's special episode.
Yes, hello y'all. Thank you and welcome back. Here on the Sasandra Show, we love to acknowledge good Samaritans who are using their voice to make an impact. As my late great cousin John Lewis would say, never ever be afraid to make some noise and get in good trouble, necessary trouble. Our next guest has certainly got into some good trouble recently. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Monica Arrington. Hello.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank
So
you.
honored to have you here.
Yes, I'm
Thank
excited
you
to
for
be
joining
here.
me.
No problem. I'm excited to be here.
Indeed. So listen, you have a Christ-centered podcast.
Yes.
Where did you get the name Mean Girls Podcast from?
Well, Mean Girls 1821.
1821.
Yes.
Come
Mean
on now.
Girls
It's
1821.
important.
Oh, absolutely, because it plays a significant role in the vision of this movement. It was birthed really out of a tumultuous time in my life. I lost my father in 2019.
Oh, no, I'm so
And then,
sorry.
2020 comes around and I test positive for COVID. On top of that, the devastation of watching unarmed Black and brown people be murdered, like that collectively is devastating. To top it off, I was dealing with a lot of gaslighting and manipulation from people I thought I could trust. And I literally just questioned God. Why is this happening to me? And why is it happening all at once? And he literally told me, Monica, sometimes your experiences aren't a result of something you did wrong. Because honestly, when calamity hits our lives, we believe it's something we've reaped.
It's true.
Absolutely.
You reap what you sow.
Correct.
But not necessarily.
Absolutely.
Come on.
He said some experiences are meant to teach you what not to do.
That is so true.
Yeah, because experience is the best teacher. So when I'm the boss, I know how to extend grace because I know what it's like when grace wasn't extended to me.
Correct.
So when I'm the boss and I lead somebody, I can communicate effectively because you know what it's like when effective communication is not in
It's
place.
lacking. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So I keep asking questions. I'm like, okay, God, what type of woman and leader do you want me to be? He said, a woman of your word. Which brought me to Proverbs 18:21, which says that life and death is in the power of the tongue. So now I understood in order to become the woman God is calling me to be, the leader and walk in the vision and purpose he's calling me to be, whenever I speak over myself or others, I need to mean what I say.
And say what
I
you mean. It is so true.
Yes, that's where Mean Girls 1821.
1821. So let's
Yes.
make sure we always say that.
Absolutely.
Proverbs 1821.
Yes.
So what kind of topics do you talk about on your podcast?
Oh my gosh, everything. Love, life, culture, Christ. Because again, the premise and undertone of this movement is really about truth and
Yes.
integrity. And so we talk about things from politics sometimes, how tough it can be to be a Christian, to love, life, friendship, you name it, we talk about it.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
For sure.
How has Mean Girl, how has it changed your life?
Wow. Honestly, I never saw myself being a podcaster, a YouTuber, a business owner.
Right.
I'm very content in education. I've been an educator for 12 years. And so when God gave this to me, I understood it wasn't mine. And it really has taught me the power of stewardship and purpose.
Yes.
Because everything God gives you is not just for you.
Exactly.
It's for the world. It's for you to bring them closer to Him. And so it really has challenged my consistency. It's challenged my humility, and it's caused me to draw closer to God and be more consistent with Him so that my message and my words are always stemming from the appropriate source.
They're standing in alignment with everything. As
Absolutely.
His word does not return void.
Come on
He
now.
does not want, come on.
That's the
That
book.
chatter, that not,
That's the
that
book.
part.
Okay. Yes.
So where are you planning for Mean Girls 1821 to go in the future?
Oh gosh, so this is a movement, right?
Yes.
So Mean Girls 1821 is all about progressively growing by each stage. So we're gonna have merch on the way,
Love it.
brunches, events, you name it, we're gonna have it under Mean Girls 1821. So you can expect the first event this July. Actually, July 30th, so make sure you sign up and connect. But yeah, in the future, I see it being a collective movement where women really believe in the three pillars that we stand for, which is to show up fully, because those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind. To walk
Exactly.
With it.
Come on.
Listen, because your people are your
You're
people.
giving us some quotes now.
You
Come
know,
on,
I do-
bring it on.
I do what I can.
Who needs a quote at the end of the show when you got it right now?
Because you should have had your pen out. 'Cause
Yes,
I've been getting-
come on.
To walk.
Now she's sounding like a school
Okay.
teacher, right?
All right.
You should have had your pen out, kid.
You should have had it out.
love
To
it.
walk with integrity, being a mean girl really means being integrous. We can't
Yes.
trust your word if you don't follow through.
Exactly.
And then also being reflective. And so that really is the premise of who we are. And that movement is something I want to spread to men, women, boys, and girls across the world. To mean what you say what you mean. Be a mean girl. Say it, mean it, believe it.
Well, thank you so much for sharing all of that with us. We have totally enjoyed having this moment with you. We are going to take a short break, but when we come back, Koya and Chris will be joining me for Truth, Dare, or Eat. Thank you, Miss Arrington.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Mean Girls 1821 podcast with me, your host, Mo. Tune in each and every Friday for a fresh episode exclusively found on my YouTube channel or using the podcast app. And always remember, words have power. So whenever you speak, mean what you say and say what you mean. Take care.